What is going on, guys? So at the time I'm recording this, I have uploaded my reaction to episode 16, and unfortunately somebody in the comments decided to spoil something for me. I'm not gonna say what it was in case they're wrong or in case it's just a theory they were giving and not something that's actually been confirmed, but I was pretty disappointed by it. So at first I was thinking that I was gonna have to completely avoid the comments section until I finished this season, but then I realized that by the time I upload this reaction I'll have finished the season anyway, so nobody can spoil me. Anyway, this episode is called Agony of a Witch, and I'm really excited to watch this one because this is another one of those episodes that people have commented that it's one of their favorites. And even though the last 2 episodes of the season aren't labeled as a 2-parter, I'm willing to bet that this one is going to set up whatever's going to go down in the season finale. I don't normally cry when I watch movies and TV shows, even if I get really emotional, but a lot of people have said that the season finale makes them cry, so I guess anything's possible. Well, I have a feeling that a lot of stuff is going to go down in this episode, so without any further ado, let's get into it. Ooh. Oh, is this the prison from episode 1? Or is it a different prison? Oh my gosh. They're getting back into all this stuff, only it's like taken up a notch. Lilith.
Edelin. Howdy! I haven't forgotten what you've promised me.
I think that's Emperor Bellos. I may have caught some glimpses of him online, but I'm not sure.
Then why the delay?
Kikimora.
Are you protecting her?
Rest assured, Kiki. I have everything under control. Today we capture Ida, once and for all.
Oh, Lilith is making good on what she said last episode. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Bum bum ba da 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 dum. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Ba da 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 dum. Ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Ba da da. Okay, let's see what happens.
Be careful. You might get exactly what you wish for.
Hoot 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 hoot.
Hootie.
Hoot 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 hoot.
Oh no.
Sleepwalking! Sleepwalking! Sleep hooting! Hiya, Lilith! Peek-a-hoot! Whoa, look at me! I'm a person now! Wobbly wobbly! Hey, my friend! Ooh, I feel like dancing! Hoot! I did it! Oh, hey, look at the bus!
Well, that didn't go how I expected.
They have really stepped up their attacks lately.
I think I finally...
I just noticed that Ida is wearing a scarf. Is that an early indication that she's trying to hide something curse-related?
Emperor Bellos wants to control all wild magic through his coven system. He ordered my capture years ago because I refused to fall in line.
And he won't stop until he's got you.
I'm a master escape artist. The only thing that can slow me down is my curse, and that hasn't bothered me for weeks. Uh-oh.
Excuse me?
Get the elixir! Now!
The elixir doesn't work anymore. Ooh! Flashback! Oh.
Thanks for this. And those.
Oh. She has to use a lot more.
Do you die?
No, geez, you're morbid. I just kind of sort of turn into the owl beast. Forever.
Oh no.
Ah, there's the loose I know.
Oh.
Go on, do the parallel arm thing.
King demand tuggies too!
Parallel arm thing. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on.
Ah, what a good kid. So considerate. She deserves something nice. And I think I know what.
Oh no. She's gonna give it to Luz and then she's gonna have really needed it.
The roughhousing was fun, but I like this part of our playdates even better.
Ugh.
The Emperor demands your presence in the throne room. And there's a bird on your head. Ooh, you're in trouble!
Luce, you ready for the field trip of a lifetime? To the one, the only, Emperor's Castle!
Uh-oh.
And the Oracle Sphere. It shows you which path will help you become your best self.
The healing hat. Made from the magic of the
And he's hoarding all these powerful artifacts to himself, even though they could really be helping
and
people.
heal any curse?
Yeah, you can't miss this.
All aboard, students.
Now we know the plot of the episode.
You've done so much for me, Ida. Now I'm gonna do something for you.
Aw, this is nice that they're trying to do things for each other. It's gonna backfire horribly, but still nice.
I was just saying we're getting close to the castle. Emperor Belos built it as a symbol of unity.
Is Amity on this field trip? Oh, I see.
Shut up. So, well...
Yeah, I was a little disappointed that Amity wasn't here, but there's probably something really important they need to focus on, and if Amity was here, I'd probably just be going crazy over every Illumity moment, so you can't miss something if it's never gone.
You'll soon be a part of a coven. Some lucky few may even find their home here, in the mighty Emperor's Coven.
Salute to me.
Wow, some...
Ah, history and lore, I always love this.
But that wasn't always the case. Up until 50 years ago, witches and demons practiced wild magic during what we called the Savage Ages.
Oh, so these are the type of witches that we are more familiar with?
Emperor ascended to the throne and taught witches how to use magic properly.
This is the point where I wonder what kind of villain is going to be. Is all of this stuff we're hearing just propaganda and he's just totally evil? Or did he actually do some good, but now over the last 50 years he's just taken it too far?
And if I'm not mistaken, she's on her way to see the Emperor himself. Let's all wish her luck.
Good luck, Miss Lilith.
Thank you, students. Good luck with puberty.
This way, children.
Ah! Jeez! Yeah. For a second I was gonna say it was weird that all those pipes were mangled and going into his throne room for some reason, but...
I am at your service, Emperor Belos.
Just a moment, Lilith.
Oh, so we don't actually see what he looks like?
Ah, that's better.
Oh, and it looks like he couldn't see either. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Louise.
It's been a little over a month since you promised to bring me the Owl Lady. Well, where is she?
So that's about how much time has passed in the show so far? I like when TV shows do that. I like knowing timeline.
But if you fail, you will be stripped of your rank and banished from my coven. You do know what happens to covenless witches, don't you?
I understand. I will not fail.
Alright, I'm going to combine two of my previous theories and make a guess of what's going to happen next. So my theory now is that Lilith was the one who cursed Ida. Maybe she didn't mean for it to go this far. Maybe she was just trying to sabotage her a little bit so she could get ahead of her or beat her at something, but it went horribly wrong and had disastrous consequences. So she genuinely does want to get the Emperor's favor so that he'll heal the curse, but it is ultimately her fault.
Knock it off. Let's get out of here.
Please don't notice I'm gone. Please don't notice I'm boarding the bus. Huh? Oh,
Ah.
You were planning on taking the healing hat, weren't you? You can't steal this hat.
But you can borrow it.
Hey, I wanted to say that. We learned about Ida's curse from...
Permission's permission. You can borrow anything you want, anytime, as long as you put it back before it's missed. Everyone knows that. Oh. You know, I hope they confirm that Steve is alive. I like that guy.
Finally, I'll know how to become my best self. You're always your best self.
I just wanted to try it out.
Again, Willa always acts really nice, but I see that she immediately went for a really strong arm, and she's like, oh, I just wanted to try it out, so I still have this theory that she'll eventually be a villain or verge on villainy because of all the bullying she's received in her life. And because she has so much power, and power can corrupt. Not saying it's gonna happen, it's just an idea.
Why, if it isn't Ida's human pet, how perfect.
Wrong move, Lilith. It's 2 against 1, and you don't stand a chance against... No!
No! I needed that to heal your sister!
Huh. These decrepit relics are useless.
If you want to see your friend again,
Deliver this to Edelin.
I spy with my little eye something coming this way.
loose.
Wait for me! You're not the only one who knows dark magic.
Ida, we have some bad news.
Oh.
Sister, I see that you got my invitation.
Oh, and she's using way more magic than she should be right now. And wasting no time.
The human is safe. You can have her back.
Provided you do as I say.
Renounce your wild ways and join the Emperor's Coven. He can help heal your curse.
Don't believe everything that Bonehead tells you. He doesn't want to heal me, he wants to control me.
Then I will take you in by force.
You've always looked down on me because I'm wild, but fortunately, that just made me work harder than you.
Wow. Ida has been holding back all this time. It's really cool to see just how much power she has, how much they both have. Wow.
It's sad to see you slowing down, sister. Tell me, is it the curse?
Maybe it is the curse, but then how pathetic are you? That you can't best me at my worst!
Maybe you are stronger than me, but that made me work smarter. I became sharp, crafty.
A lapdog for a tyrant!
I got to the top by being the smartest of the smarties and tougher than the toughies and sharper than the sharpies.
That I could never beat you in anything.
I am better than you!
Then why were you so easy to curse?
There it is.
And I have the power to remove it. If you would just let me explain.
Ow. If you just let me explain. What more is there to this story?
Human, that orb was for your protection.
Ida, stop! You'll run out of magic!
It's my power, kid. And before you showed up, I spent my whole life wasting it.
Ida, no!
All right, kid. Listen to me. I'm going away, and I don't know if I can bounce back this time. Watch over King. Remember to feed Hootie.
Please, no!
And Luz, thank you for being in my life.
Good job, Albert.
Come along, sister. Now we can let the healing begin. Leave, human. Edelin is finally with her family. Her real family. Go back to your world. This one is ours.
Oh, Luce, there you are.
Hi, Hootie.
The cake is me! Where's Ida?
I know that this is going to be resolved next episode, I'm sure. But right now, I am pissed off. Or maybe things aren't going to be resolved next episode. I mean, people have been saying that they're crying over the season finale too, so maybe season 1 will end on another cliffhanger and then we'll have to wait until who knows when to see the resolution. I just feel deflated now. I'm not even angry anymore, I'm just deflated, and I really want to go to the next episode, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait until tomorrow because I like to have space between episodes. I like to at least wait a little while before I move on to the next one, savor them each one at a time. But you know what's going to be on my mind until then. Let's get to the actual review. Okay, so that was The Owl House Season 1, Episode 18. That was a really crazy episode. I mean, a lot of it is set up for the next episode. It doesn't really get crazy until the last 5 minutes or so, but when it goes down, oh my god, does it go down. So first off, I love how the episode doesn't waste any time at all. It just gets right into the action and everything starts to come together. I loved all the stuff with Emperor Belos and the Emperor's Coven, and I love all the lore we got because I love lore so much. I love learning people's backstory. It adds so much to the world building of a show, and that stuff always fascinates me. I find him to be a really interesting character. I thought it was cool that we don't see what he actually looks like, because I think I have seen a brief image of him like that before, but it doesn't show what he looks like under the mask, so that's cool. There's still a bit of a reveal to come later. And his throne room is really interesting to me because one, right when you get to the door, a lot of it looks very proper, but then there are these weird mangled pipes going in there. There's this weird beating heart above him, and he seems really sick. Like, apparently he can't see unless he uses some kind of elixir or whatever. And I like his voice. The voice actor did a very nice job for him, so I'll be interested to see more of his character develop. Random theory that I'm gonna throw out because I've heard some people comment on things related to it, not specifically about this, but about something else. I wonder if maybe he used to be a lot bigger, like maybe that was his heart. I think the Boiling Isles is like some giant skeleton or something. Maybe that was him. I don't know. I'm probably completely wrong. I'm just spitballing random ideas based on my own observations and a few vague comments I've caught and every now and then. So we'll just see what happens with that. And we finally got to what I've been guessing for a while, which really was kind of obvious, is that Lilith was the one who cursed Ida. Now, while I am initially really mad, especially because of her action in this episode, I'm wondering what's the follow-up to that. Because we still don't know why she cursed Ida. She seems pretty regretful about it, and she said, if you just let me explain. So I'm wondering if maybe there's a little more to the story that we don't know yet. Not saying that's automatically going to redeem her actions, but if Amity has taught me anything, it's that there's always more to characters than meets the eye. As I said, I'm wondering if maybe she didn't mean for the curse to be this bad. Maybe she was just trying to sabotage Ida a little bit so that she could get ahead of her or something, but it went horribly wrong, like way worse than she expected, and she's been trying to find a solution all this time. Or maybe Emperor Belos is behind it. I don't know. We'll just have to see. And we had some really nice heartfelt moments between Luz and Ida, which I honestly don't think we've gotten enough of those this season because they're always just so great when they happen. You could tell how close they've become, how much they mean to each other. They spend the entire episode specifically trying to do something for each other. Ida even goes into that right before she succumbs to the curse. She said that before Luz came along, she spent her whole life wasting her magic, and that Luz really was a good part of her life. I just thought that was really sweet, and it made things all the more tragic at the end, and I hate seeing Luz cry. She is just too good of a person. Willow and Gus also got some cool moments to shine. I thought it was nice that they tried to help Luz out, although we can see a bit of a divide between them because Luz is not really buying into Emperor Belos, but they've been raised in the society, so it's just what they're used to. And again, another theory I keep bringing up that's probably not going to come to fruition, but ever since we first met Willow, we have seen that she's misunderstood, she's been bullied, she has a lot of power. Like one of the first scenes scenes we saw was her getting angry and fully unleashing her power, and the last couple episodes when people are giving her more praise or she suddenly pulls out a powerful move, she automatically acts really modest about it. But I keep wondering if this is foreshadowing that she could eventually become a villain, or that she could have a brief arc where she verges on it. I just think that would be an interesting idea, even though it's probably not going to happen. And I loved all the action at the end with Ida and Lilith just going head to head, fully unleashing all their magic, each one of them throwing shots at each other, pointing out how one's stronger, one's smarter, all that stuff. Again, this is just because of the last 2 episodes, but I say the only thing I really wasn't crazy about was the fact that Amity's not there. They even threw in a moment with her looking really mad and being like, shut up. But I understand why. They're just keeping continuity with the last episode. And there was a lot of really important stuff going on, and if Amity had come along, I probably would have been distracted by all the Lumity moments for something that's supposed to be a little more serious, so you can't miss something if it's never gone. I really hope that she plays a role in the season finale, although given everything that happened and that Luz is gonna need all the friends she can get, I can't imagine why she wouldn't. I bet there's gonna be a really heartbreaking moment where Luz is gonna be like ready to go back to her own world because of everything that's happened, and then her friends and Amity are gonna be begging for her to stay, and then like, or Luz could stick around and just decide to go right after Lilith. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me at all. So yeah, this was a really great episode. It had a lot of awesome stuff in it. Lots of things came full circle, and it set up the next episode really well. While I'm really excited to see what comes next, I'm also dreading this season being over because I have just loved this show so much. I've loved reacting to it. I've loved engaging with you guys in the comments. So it's not going to be fun having to wait for season 2, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm just gonna have to keep repeating you can't miss something if it's never gone for the next several months, and hope that helps. With that, I'll turn it over to you guys. What did you think of this episode? Feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content. Also be sure to check out my other videos over there. It really does mean a lot. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the Owl House finale. I cannot wait.